was the most devastating storm in Taiwan's history.
我嚟求生命啊！阮孙仔叫我讲，我敢若跪啊，睡到这我嘛跪咧呢。
It claimed hundreds of innocent lives.
我眼睛一闭，晚上一睡觉，山上冲下来那一幕就在我脑海里这么一直浮现出来。我到目前连爸爸妈妈遗体都没有找到。
This was a direct result of climate change.
这种台风的强降雨增加差不多5.5倍之多，这个简直是难以想象。
Typhoon Morakot, the storm that man created, but couldn't control. Real stories of surviving climate change. Taiwan, an island of 23 million, one of Asia's most dynamic economies. Built on the back of one of the most advanced high-tech manufacturing industries on Earth. But that modernity has come at a deadly cost. Asia is home to some of the largest carbon polluters on the planet. As those carbon gases cause the world to heat up, our climate is changing. And the tiny island of Taiwan is bearing the brunt of nature's revenge. Typhoons, hurricanes, or tropical cyclones, different names for the same deadly natural phenomena. Each year, they form over oceans around the equator as thunderstorms, thrust together by warm, rising air. By late summer, they're on the move, heading towards land. Winds at 150 kilometers an hour, clouds carrying billions of liters of rain. They sweep away anything that gets in their way. And the scientists monitoring global warming are seeing a direct link to the strength of these storms and climate change.
因为过去45年，那个台风到台湾来的台风，它带来的雨量是一直在增加，所以这个增加我们也知道是因为温度在增加的关系，全球温度在增加。
As the oceans have warmed, the typhoons have intensified. Sitting on the Pacific's edge, Taiwan lies directly in their path. In 2009, one massive storm would hit this island and change things forever.
台湾地区呢，本来就是在每年台风必经过的路径的过程当中哦，那每年呢，大概都会有3到4个台风侵袭到台湾地区，所以台风对台湾地区的影响来讲，并不是说是一个异常的现象。
But this storm was different. A superstorm of such power that it tore down houses, ripped through bridges, and in one tragic moment, brought a whole mountainside crashing down. The cost would be immense. In just 72 hours, nearly $3.3 billion of property would be destroyed. Vital infrastructure wiped out, and over 500 lives lost. But some people battled this freak of nature and survived. They would call this typhoon Morakot, and it would be the deadliest typhoon in Taiwan's history. It started on August 2nd, 2009. The Central Weather Bureau is monitoring several small storms that have gathered hundreds of miles away in the Pacific Ocean. Four days later, and its wind speed had reached more than 65 kilometers an hour. A tropical storm, but growing. Later that day, it's reclassified as a typhoon, and it's heading directly for Taiwan. Father's Day is coming up. Across the island, thousands of people are traveling to be with their families. The Met Office issues a storm warning, but that's just part of everyday life in Taiwan. This time, a new kind of typhoon lies just off the coast. What nobody knows is that climate change is affecting how this storm is growing. Rising ocean temperatures have caused a huge increase in precipitation. As it's moving, Morakot is sucking up millions of gallons of water. Modern satellite images can measure the size of a storm and the speed of the winds, but not the amount of rain it will bring. This is what will make Morakot so deadly and catch everyone by surprise.
说起来，也是很惭愧啦，就是大概在8月5号、6号，海上台风警报发布了。当然，我们依照中央气象局的这个announce 的这个 information 呢，看起来是不是那么严重。
On the evening of the 7th, Typhoon Morakot hits the island's southern coastline. The winds are raging at high speeds, but nothing seems out of the ordinary. For the people of Taiwan, it's just another typhoon. But this was turning into a super-strength storm. Not based on wind speed, but the deadly chaos it would wreak. In the hours that followed, hundreds would be struggling to survive record-breaking floods. Taiwan was about to be hit by a new disaster, one forged by climate change that no one could have prepared for. The 8th of August, and a massive typhoon named Morakot has hit Taiwan. Winds around the capital reach speeds of over 100 kilometers an hour. Typhoon warnings have been issued. With up to 10 warnings each year, people try to continue with their normal lives. But this is no ordinary typhoon.